So I got rejected and denied from my arbitration for my SUV repurchase from Lexus and the arbitrator. So, hi everybody, I am Michelle Simon and I broke up with fear, shame, and guilt in 2019 as my New Year's resolution. It is not broken up with me yet, and thank you to everybody who's been watching me and following me. I've been letting you guys know what my life has been like since then. I've had many other New Year's resolutions slash intentions since then, and they're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And so if you ever get a chance to want to go back and look, I feel like, you guys, I did not even get a shower today. I'm so tired. I'm not feeling good. My acid reflux is coming back again, and I'm on my pantoprazole, which I went off of it probably like a month ago or maybe 2 months. I'm not good at time, but anyway, I went off of my medicine to get a certain test, and I realized how much this was helping me and how huge that was. And I'm back on it. I'm doing my celery juicing from the medical medium and lemon water in the morning and at night before I go to bed. And I'm also off of sugar, flour, wheat, caffeine, eggs, dairy, meat, salt, and seasonings. I think the last time I said salt and herbs. I can have herbs and spices, but not seasonings. But last night I tried some salt, and you know what? I was sick for a very long time, and it's been a little over a month, and I expect myself to be better like that, like with everything. Whenever I do something, when I got sober for the first time, well, I didn't really get sober the first time, but when I got sober the second time, like when I start doing the right thing and when I start doing things, I want my instant gratification and immediate results. And I forget how long I was the other way for, and it takes a long time to change, to get better, to reverse health symptoms and challenges. And you guys, I was in that accident a couple weeks ago that I hit another vehicle at night in the dark, and my acid reflux has been getting worse since then. So it could have aggravated it and made it worse. This could be a flare-up or who knows, but I am going to a different doctor's office. And also, I was telling you about this arbitration that I had for my Lexus. And I'm also on Social Security, disability. I'm on food stamps. And yes, I purchased a Lexus at the end of 2023, which was the nicest car I ever got in my entire life. And I got a settlement from a lawsuit with a little bit of money, and the only way I could get a car is if I paid for it outright. And this car was the one that my body felt the best in. And I thought this was it. This was a great car. I wasn't going to have problems with it. It's been to the dealership 8 times, only 8. And it is now going in for the 9th time for the steering column, and now for the brakes for the 5th time, which it's a hybrid, and hybrids aren't really supposed to use brakes. So I don't understand this, but I kept taking it back to the same dealership. And I was talking to a wonderful friend today who suggested that I take it to a different dealership and go get another opinion. And after the arbitration, you guys, it was so hard last week. And they said you did not need an attorney. So I really thought I had a fair shot at this arbitration, which I didn't. And I didn't know. Like, I really believed it. And, you know, I used to get teased when I was younger how gullible I was. But I usually believe people until they give me a reason not to. And I had no idea what I was up against. So you could deny the claim or accept it. And so I chose to deny it. I was toying back with the idea, like, should I just quit doing this? Is this just my sign from God? And this is what's really hard for me, because I am very, very spiritual. Not religious, but spiritual. And God is my higher power, not the almighty dollar, not the president, not a job, not anything else. So I really live my life in a way that most people would never do and cannot understand. And I am totally okay with that, because I feel safe and I am not afraid, and I don't live in fear like I used to. Not that I don't have fear, not that I'm not afraid. However, I trust. And sometimes it looks crazy to the outside world, like, how can I be doing this? It's scary as shit, by the way. However, the other way was making me sicker and sicker, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And it started to come out in my body first. And I ignored my body for probably 11 years before I was not able to anymore. And it was the result of a car accident. And that gave me the permission to stop doing what I was doing. And I wished I could have said before that, I can't do this anymore because it's not good for me. And I could not do that. So whenever you're in a position when you can't do something for yourself, it will be done for you. If you can't get out of your job, you'll be laid off or fired or get sick or have your position eliminated or downsized. Like, whenever you're meant to move, if you cannot do it yourself, it will be done for you. And it might not look or feel the way you think it should. But along the way, I'm learning these lessons. So I didn't know, should I just accept this, accept my losses? I've been rejected twice for this car. And then I thought about my Social Security disability. And when I was applying for Social Security disability, I got denied. And everybody said, Michelle, get a lawyer. And I'm like, no, God's going to help me. And I applied for it a second time and I got rejected a second time. And then I got a lawyer and it got approved. So I thought, I'm going to try this one last way. And if everybody says no to me, then that will be my sign. And I called a couple lemon law attorneys, but my car does not fall into the official lemon law. And some of them said no. And I had a really good friend who gave me a referral of a law firm, and they're like, yep. And I'm like, it's a very complex, complicated case. And they're like, that is okay. And then one of the places that said no to me yesterday referred me to another law firm, and they got back to me and they said yes. So I now have two places to pick from. And I used to put all of my eggs in one basket. And now I have choices, and I don't have to go with the first one just because they said yes. And a lot of times I would do that because I would feel like I'm so lucky somebody's willing to help me, instead of, guess what, I get to pick. So anyway, it's great to tell other people what's going on, because when you do, more people can help you. And I used to think I needed to do everything on my own and by myself. And I realize I don't. And when you are able to tell other people what is going on, you have more resources available than you ever know. And God works through people, and He works through me, and He works through all of you. And I am so grateful to everyone that is helping me right now. So I want to say thank you. Stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you all next week.